So this is a development I never thought that we would have to cover in this century. Friend of our show, Trita Parsi, spotted this. Let's put this up there on the screen. So Bill Krystal, you might remember him as a neocon, as a never-Trumper, as one of the chief propagandizers for the war in Iraq. So tweets, one reason I'm for DC statehood, the growth in the size of the republic and our distinctive manner of growth, admitting states with equal status has always been a sign of our vigor. 60 years at 50 states is not enough. Is enough? Time for DC, Puerto Rico, Cuba, as soon as it's free. One or two more? As Trita points out, is it a bad joke or is Bill Krystal seriously arguing for the annexation of Cuba? And just so people understand how crazy this is,
we throws it out
have
there.
not had a discussion about Cuban annexation since like the 1800s. This was actually a big thing amongst pro-imperialists in the era where Teddy Roosevelt and others were coming in. There was this big effort to like buy the Dominican Republic and more, and actually a lot of populists at the time were like, hey, you're out of your mind. You just want to exploit these places for economic gain and research. Etc. That is what was happening. I just think it's crazy. I mean, it's just completely crazy. First of all, as soon as it's free. So what is he implying? That we like militarily take over Cuba in order to try and annex it? Newsflash, tried it. Didn't actually work out so well. There's this whole thing called the Spanish-American War. And didn't work out so well in terms of our occupation of Cuba either. There are just so many things to discuss here. But it's always good when they say the quiet part out loud about what they're really all about. It's just... I have no words for it.
I mean, it's such a window into neocon brain. Mm-hmm. They just see the entire world as like ours for the taking. Like, Cuba. let's just casually.
Anyone ask Cubans? You think Cubans want to be Americans? I don't know.
DC, Puerto Rico. Yeah. Hey, let's throw Cuba into the mix. One or two more. Right. What else you got? What other countries do you want to just casually take over and make into U.S. states? It's really crazy. And maybe it was a bad joke.
No, I don't think so.
But he also, I mean, there was no further. I kept looking for him to update the thread with like, by the way, guys, I wasn't being serious about Cuba. Gotcha. Hilarious joke when you have to explain it. But there was no additional explanation. So apparently he was serious about this.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, look, this guy's like a favorite of MSNBC now. Yeah. On there all the time. They love him. They hold him up as this like serious, great, noble guy whose opinion should be taken seriously when he's casually floating, annexing sovereign countries.
November 4th, 2016, Bill Krystal, quote, "The war in Iraq was right and necessary, and we won it." End the story for me.
Quality content.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend, guys.
Friends of the show, including Zed Jelani, Chuck Rocha, Ryan Grimm, Brianna Joy Gray, David Sirota. More are going to be back for another amazing week. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to like and share as well, and we will see you all later.
Have a good one, guys.